Yes, K Sports Dex. This is the Premier League preview of the midweek fixtures. Remember, this week there is no Champions League. It's all Premier League. As you see me here rocking, shout out to Darren, my guy. He sorted me out with the Premier League stuff. You know what I mean? Yes. So it's Premier League midweek that is happening. Um, we have Tuesdays Tuesday we have some fixtures there, Wednesday, and then on Thursday. So we're gonna enter it and then bring you the best of it. So early kickoff, or let's say first kickoff for Tuesday is 7:30. Two games of it, two 7:30s, and then the other one is 8:15. That one is a cracker. So let's go. So first of all, it's Bournemouth at home. They really want to, get something going again because they've been back for some while. Since Semenyo was out, they've not been picking up results that they want. So they are home to Everton. Everton needs to bounce back after their defeat to 4-1 defeat to Newcastle. And that was, remember, this is Newcastle first win of the season away. They've not won away Premier League game yet. This is their first away, so they ended up lose. So they won at Goodison Park. Sorry, no more Goodison. Hale Dickinson Stadium, their new stadium, their new home. That's what we call it. Hale Dickinson Stadium. Yeah, so they'll be visiting Bournemouth. Bournemouth will be looking to bounce back after their performance, which they couldn't get over the line against Sunderland. So it's going to be another cracking game at the Vitality Stadium where they'll be looking to get results. Anton Semenyo, he scored a goal, brilliant goal, but it was disallowed because a player who was in offside position had to force his way to touch the ball, and it was deemed as offside as the rule says. So that goal was disallowed. And a few seconds later, Sunderland went on and then scored a winner. Yes, so it is what it is. This game, should I go again behind Bournemouth? Not just because I am anti-Everton fan, but I think it's going to be another draw game. I think it's going to be another draw game. Maybe I'll go 1-1 or 2-1. If it's 2-1, I'll go for Bournemouth to get that win. The next one is Fulham versus Manchester City. Fulham were tremendous in their game against Spurs. We all know Spurs, how they have been this season at home, especially. They've only got one win at home, and that was on the first game of the season against Burnley. So, their home form has not been helping them, and their away form has been the one that they've been getting something. But even that one self is coming down as well. So, Fulham headed to their grounds and then got that win. Brilliant goal from
There is
Harry
Jimenez.
Wilson.
Not both
And
times
then Kudus
Manchester
also
to
got a
confront
brilliant
him.
goal. And then
Kudus.
show all the goals for you.
Good effort. And is now stranded. And
They
Yeah,
go
so
for
Man
goal
City on
and
the
they
other hand
find it.
had
And
to
some Harry Wilson for Spurs
go
to grab
hard
hold of
against Leeds.
from the near
They went 2-0 up against Leeds, and then Leeds came back into the game, made it 2-2, and then it was like Leeds were going to get something from that game, but it didn't go that way because Phil Foden, man of the moment for Man City, when Haaland is not there, he's the one stepping up. He's the one banging the goals. He's the one taking the steering wheel, taking them forward. He scored a brilliant goal in the 9 minute of the game, and that won them the 3 points. And he has made the league race wide open because of the results that also happened at Stamford Bridge, which we'll talk about later. Yeah, so City going to Fulham. Fulham, they've been a bit cold and hot. We don't know which Fulham to expect. As we've seen that they went to Tottenham Stadium and then won, you'll be thinking, oh, they can match on to that, to City, and then get something. But City is City, and these are the kind of business end that City start doing their thing. This is December. We know them. When they start like this, they only take their leg off from the gas when it's May, when it's decided. Yeah, so I expect Fulham to be tough at home against City, but eventually they are a team who does not sit deep to defend. They always open up. So I expect them to open up, and with that, so there will be a lot of goals in this game, which I think maybe Erling Haaland might be getting back on the score sheet again. He's been off for like 2 weeks. He's not scored in the Premier League and even the Champions League. Yeah. So he'll be looking to get back on the score sheet to continue his fine form for the season. So with this one, I think I'll go City win 2-1 or 3-1, depending who score first. If Fulham score first, it's going to be 2-1. But if City score first, then 3-1. That's what I'll go for. The big one on Tuesday night, that is Newcastle at home against Tottenham. So Newcastle of late has been struggling at the St. James's Park. I'm not going to joke. St. James's Park is not an easy place to go. It's a tough ground, but Newcastle has been doing their business against Spurs without even blinking an eye. It's easy for them to beat Spurs there. And Spurs, as I said earlier, they've been boosting on their away form, but I don't think this fixture they're going to get something from, because the way Newcastle have started the season, it was not going well, and then at some point they went down the hill, and then now they are coming up again. It's going to be an intriguing fixture for them. The atmosphere there is going to be electric, which I doubt if they can handle it. I know they are professionals, but these are the grounds that decide the Premier League what you want to achieve for the season. If you're able to get some 3 points from that grounds, then means you've made a statement. So Tottenham going there to make a statement win will help them a bit of confidence in their remaining fixtures that is coming up. Sorry, the remaining fixture that is coming up. But if it's going to continue like this, then I'm not sure they're going to get something from this Newcastle game. But Newcastle at home, I'll go fully Newcastle win this one. I'm not going to cap over this. I will go Newcastle win this one 2-0. Yes, 2-0 is what I'll go for. And then on Wednesday, the rest of them are involved. Big one. Big one. We've got another London derby. Arsenal at the Emirates invites Brentford. They are old pals. I mean, they took their set pieces coach. They took their one of their midfielders in the summer. So there's kind of been some relationship between them. They took their goalkeeper as well. So yeah, so it's a David Raya derby against his former club. It's going to be an exciting game. People are going to see how Arsenal respond to that Chelsea draw. So Brentford, on the other hand, will also be looking to get their going. You understand? They've been up there bullying teams with their set pieces. So these are two set pieces teams that are going against each other. Arsenal, on the other hand, on the other side, they can decide to play the football, and if they want to go on the set pieces too, they can go. So it's going to be an exciting game to see. Probably there will be a lot of set pieces goals in this game, or let's see how the managers or the set pieces coaches cancel each other in this fixture, and it's going to be an exciting one. I'm going to be keeping my eye on this fixture though. It's going to be, nice to watch how Arsenal are going to respond to their results at the Stamford Bridge. So this one, Arsenal being at home, I'll go Arsenal win 2-0. Yeah, I'll go 2-0 for, clean sheets. Yeah, I'll go 2-0 Arsenal win. But for the, what do you call it? The set pieces agenda, I expect goals, so I'm going to go 2-2. You understand? Yeah, but on the paper, I expect Arsenal to win this one 2-0. Yeah. The next one is Brighton against Aston Villa. There were two winners this week. Brighton went to Forest and beat them. Aston Villa also at home in the Black Country Derby against Wolverhampton. They beat them as well. So two winners coming together. It's going to be an exciting game. And these two teams like to play good football because of their philosophy and the managers that they have. They like to play football, put the football down, let's play total football. You know what I mean? And it's going to be one of them. So this one, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. But I'm thinking Aston Villa might nick it here. Aston Villa might take a win here at the Amex. I know it's not an easy place to go, but I see Villa picking up the 3 points there. So I'm going to go a narrow win again, 1-0 Villa. And then the next one is Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Burnley versus Crystal Palace. These are two different entities. It's like Gucci versus Pramac. You know the difference. The kind of football that they play. I'm not talking about any other stuff, but it's the brand of football that they play. Burnley are too negative, but on the other side of it, Crystal Palace, when they get going, they are going. So I don't know how long they are going to miss Ismail Assar. He went off injured on Sunday against Man United, and Nketiah had to come on and continue from there. So I don't know if he's going to be back, but I think it will be too soon. If it's not a knock that he got, then I don't know. So I'll expect them to bounce back from their defeat against Man United. And I want to see Crystal Palace up there again, win this game. Burnley, on the other hand, still fighting their relegation. And they will be looking to dent Crystal Palace hope of trying to get another European football for next season. So let's see how it goes. But I'm going to go Crystal Palace win here 2-1. I know they don't keep clean sheets like they used to do earlier of the season. So I'm going to go 2-1 Crystal Palace here. And then the next one, oh my God. It's Forest travel to Wolves. Yeah. Wolves sit at home, they welcome Forest. This game, two losers coming again. Sean Dyche, I don't know if he's lost a plot or on Thursday. I know they were leggy, so that was why they lost that game. But I think still they've got some good players in them. They've got some good footballers that can play the ball and can do a job. So I expect Forest again here to bounce back from their defeat because Wolves currently, I don't know if they can even score for a free chewing gum or free toffee. I don't know. Yeah, so they have to prove me wrong. They have to prove me wrong if they want to stay in this league. They have to start winning games because if not, as we are in the season, this is the 14th week 14, and they've not won a game. They've not won a game. They've only got 2 draws. The rest of it is defeat. Defeat, relegation form straight away. Yes. So I expect Forest to get something from this game, and I'll go Forest to win 3-0. No doubt about that. And unless Wolves, they try to prove me wrong, and that's what I love. Yeah. The next one, this one is big, yo. This is Leeds versus Dirty Leeds versus Chelsea. We know the rivalry between these two teams. Back in the day, this was a cracker, you know. Again, this is Daniel Farker, his chain of trying to get his work secured because he's been under pressure for some time now. And now, if you look at his next fixtures, it's crazy. He just played City, and then on Tuesday he's playing Chelsea, and then on the weekend he's playing Liverpool. So you can see what kind of fixture that is coming up for him, and it's coming thick and fast. So he needs to bounce back from that defeat against Man City. That defeat would dent them. But for me, I think they should be taking a lot of positives from that defeat because for them to come back in that game, it should give them a huge confidence going into this game. Chelsea in this fixture is going to miss Caicedo since he got sent off. He's going to miss this fixture, and then there's another fixture with I think Everton, and then there's one more that he will miss the league. So Caicedo is going to miss 3 games because that tackle was not called for. So yeah, so the Chelsea will be without him, and Kopama might be in the chance to start this game, where I doubt Estava will be. So I don't know if he will go back to the bench or I don't know how he will do, but I expect Enzo Fernandez to slip back to that midfield with Caicedo. But since Caicedo is not there, it's going to be him and then Reece James, or I don't know if Romeo Lavia is fit. If you're a Chelsea fan, let me know. Give me the update about your Romeo Lavia, if he's still available or not. Yeah, so Leeds, I don't know. They are playing at home. They should be making it difficult for Chelsea. But currently, I say it will be hard because Chelsea is the team that we don't know which one to expect. They're like a box of chocolate, When in the big games, they turn up. The game that you expect them to do something, that's where they will fumble. And this game, I don't think this is a fixture that Enzo Maresca men will be slipping. But if they slip, agenda will be on it. We'll give it to them. You understand? So with this, I think I'll still go Chelsea to win this one. Calvert-Lewin is there to disturb their defense, test them for Fana and Chaluba, but I think Chelsea has got enough depth in their squad to head them. So I'll go Chelsea to win this one, 3-1. Yeah. 8:15 Wednesday, another one. I think that's the last fixture for Wednesday. That is Liverpool at home to Sunderland. Liverpool at home to Sunderland. Liverpool won at London Stadium against West Ham. So it's like no Salah, no problem. That's what we say. But this game, I think he will be expected to start. He'll be returning to that lineup. And Sunderland, on the other hand, they don't let anything scare them. They're a brave side that atmosphere doesn't scare them, but they rather scare people. At the start of the season, I tipped them to get relegated, but they are proving me wrong. And these are the kind of things that we like in football, that when we put you there, you challenge yourself to tell us that we are wrong or so. Yeah, so I like how they are proving people wrong. Me, myself, I put them down to go down. And this season, they've been up there. They're even above Liverpool on the table. So with this game, I think it's going to be an interesting game. They are not a team that defend deeply, but they can also play the ball. They can, go direct against any other team. They are not scared. So at Anfield, how Liverpool, contain them for the first 15 minutes without conceding is always the key. Because Liverpool has become very fragile that whenever we concede, that's where the team goes, it goes abysmal. We don't know, they don't get to know what they are doing. There's no pattern. Everything seems not to be working. So in order to start winning games, these are the things that you need to do. Sit back tight, keep your shape. Don't concede first, and make sure your chances that you create, make sure you make use of them. Score first, take off the pressure, open up the game. Now they'll begin to play to suit how you want to play. It's easy as that I've said, but it's not easy on the pitch because the opponents sometimes they can also have a tactics to work against you. Yesterday we saw one against Chelsea and then Arsenal. Whenever we know Arsenal has been scoring from set pieces, but when Arsenal got the set pieces, what did Chelsea do? They put 3 of their attackers in center of the line. And what did Arteta do? He responded by also putting 3 of his players around them. So in the end of it, he shot Arsenal players in the box to attack that corner, and that's exactly what teams try to do. So Sunderland on this agenda, they'll be looking to exploit Liverpool weakness, which it's good to see Joe Gomez back in the lineup because I've been crying for him to be starting games and stuff. And finally, I was expecting him to be the centre back, but he started as a right back, which he didn't do bad. If you asked me yesterday, any Liverpool player that did not play best, I'll be hard to tell you one. But I think yesterday they all played really well, and even those who did the cameo came on the second half. Also, helped the team, did a decent job. And I hope and I wish they continue from this to, build something from it. Because I don't want to get carried away where people are saying that Liverpool can still win the league. Bro, I'm not sure about this. If you check the points gap between the first and then where Liverpool is, you think it's not massive, but bro, it's massive because we don't have that consistency of winning games unless we start doing, and then those above us start also dropping points. Other than that, I don't see us going up to that point. So yeah, so Liverpool at home, I'll take the confidence that they've been at home. I know they've been home in their last 2 games, been abysmal against Forest and then PSV and Oven in the Champions League, which it was a criminal kind of defensive play that Liverpool displayed in that game. Van Dijk was just playing volleyball in his own 18-yard. I don't know what he was thinking, whether he was on a Miami beach on holidays, I don't know. So Mandem needs to get back to shape, start getting results, and all depends on how balanced the team is. Alexander Isak, the £125 million striker, the most expensive striker, the most expensive Premier League player, scored his first goal at the London Stadium, which will give me a massive boost. I mean, how he scored the goal, that you could see that the confidence in him knowing where the ball is or the net is there, but it's just the chances that he's not been getting. And Hugo Kitike, I feel sorry for him that the manager, it looks like he doesn't favor him. He and Keza, they don't look like he favors them, and he's got his own players that he favors. So it will be hard. But if I'm Slot, I don't mind this game going with them to Isak and then Hugo. I don't like going with them, put Gapo on the bench. I know he scored, but I mean, try to balance your team a bit. Just start him, Hugo on the left, Salah on the right, and then Isak up front, and let's see how it goes. If it doesn't help, then you can bring Vert and Gapo in second half or Keza in to make some changes into the game. So Liverpool here is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie, and Sunderland is going to make it as tough for us. But once we are home, I expect us to build on that confidence and then that win that we had against West Ham. So therefore, I'll go Liverpool to win this one again, 2-1. I don't think we are going to keep clean sheet against this Sunderland resilient type team. They are very resilient. They don't give up until the whistle is gone. They don't give up. So I will expect Liverpool to be, in shape, not to concede first, and be mindful of how they give away cheap free kicks, because they've got some decent players who can hurt you on those set pieces. Yes, so guys, if you are new here and you are watching this video, to help the channel grow, I'd like you to subscribe this channel, like this video, let me know what you think about my prediction in the comment section, what you think about this game. And then tomorrow, we'll be here to react after each game. On Wednesday as well, I'll be here to react after each game. So, yes, see ya.